Hi, my name is Wayne.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are Your Bourbon Journey.
Today, we're kind of excited to be tasting this Jim Beam special winter release. I kind of thought maybe it was going to be a flavored whiskey, which turned me off a bit. But then I saw it was a straight Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
So it means no flavoring added. They've brought forward, supposedly, these winter flavors of vanilla and cinnamon from the process that they used. So let's talk about the bottle a bit. It is a 6-year-old bottle of Jim Beam, and to go further, they did finish it in a new charred oak toasted barrel. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. It is 86 proof, so there's a little concern for us that it will have enough punch, but we're hoping that it tastes great.
Well, the 86 proof is definitely, I think about it, I think it's sort of a nod to a lot of the decanters that Jim Beam made back in the 70s and 80s, and actually 60s too. It's that proof level of 86. I'll be curious how this tastes in comparison to some of those.
Well, let's see the nose first. Okay, you definitely know that they say vanilla and cinnamon, and that is coming forward.
Yes.
I'm getting some of those toasted notes too.
Mm-hmm.
It has a really nice nose.
It's nice. It is very light though.
Let's try it.
I'm getting the toastiness from the barrel.
Absolutely.
And I'm getting a little cinnamon.
I'm getting a lot of vanilla. The vanilla, it's almost a vanilla cream, vanilla pudding, something in that realm. It's really good. And it has to be because it's 6 years old and it's got that extra toasting for aging too. It tastes really good.
It does. It's pretty good.
I'm curious. I mean, we'll think about it, but let's go ahead and see how the finish is. I didn't think about that. A little light, likely due to the proof.
To me, it's the cinnamon is the finish.
Mm-hmm. I lost the vanilla.
Mm-hmm. No, it finished the cinnamon, and it's not very strong on the back, but it's good.
I mean, I could see this being a real favorite of folks that don't like high proof bourbons.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has a really great flavor profile, and the finish doesn't have a strong Kentucky hug, but it does have those toasted, almost marshmallow notes to it on the finish. Again, not a strong finish, but it's light, and it's probably really marketed toward those folks that like a lighter bourbon. But it's flavorful. Let's try it with the cranberry.
Okay, let me take a sip of water. There we go. Let's try the cran.
That's not really a good pairing for me. It took out a lot of those vanilla and toasted notes that I was really enjoying.
It tastes like a very bad cough drop. That's the only way to put it. It's a cough drop.
Well, and for normally we do these additional pairings to see what it might go with. For today, my mindset is, what cocktail might this work with? So we know you can't put it with something that has a lot of fruit notes,
right.
A lot of sugar notes, probably wouldn't work. So let's try the pecan and see how that does. It did bring forward those toasted notes a little bit better than the cranberry did.
It's definitely toasty. The pecan is there. I don't get chocolate or anything else with it, and the finish is very short.
The nuttiness is there because, Jim Beam's a little nutty anyway. And then you add the pecan, it got those nut flavors. I'm thinking about this from a cocktail perspective because it's a great price point for a mixer. We've had it before, like a toasted marshmallow old fashioned. I'm wondering about this with that. So anyway, thinking about that, and we may have to try that on another day. Just saying. The pecan out of my mouth.
That's a good point.
Let's try it with the dark chocolate. This will give me more hints about what kind of cocktail to put it with. Got a lot of cinnamon on that.
There's a whole lot of cinnamon on that.
Wow. I mean, it's almost like a cinnamon bomb. Almost red hots.
I was not expecting that.
And although the chocolate has the creamy note there, there's no real taste of chocolate, which is fascinating. I'm not sure I would recommend this with a chocolate-based drink cocktail. I'm not sure it would work. But it would be interesting. I'm leaning towards something with the pecan notes, maybe, and I'm still thinking we should try this at some point in the next month or so with a toasted marshmallow old fashioned. I think it might be really interesting.
So what are your thoughts? Of the three, which do you prefer?
Absolutely the pecan.
Pecan?
It was really good, and it gave me some thoughts on how I might use this particular bottle in other iterations. I think it's a pretty good, neat pour.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, especially if you're someone that's newer to bourbon and you don't like a really high proof and a big Kentucky hug, so to speak, the fact that it has the vanilla and the cinnamon will give you some of those really nice notes that you might really enjoy. And at the price point of $25, around that range, this may have cost $25.99, but it's very affordable.
I almost wonder if this is a reaction to the cocktail market, because I know that Green River not that long ago released an 85, I think it was 85 proof.
1885, make mine an 85 is their motto.
Yeah, as compared to White Label Jim Beam, I think this has a little bit more character to it.
And more age?
Yes, and yeah, because I think White Label Jim Beam is either 3 or 4 years. This has, you can tell it has a little bit more age, but it's mild. So I agree. I think this would really go well in an old fashioned.
I got some slight marshmallow notes, which makes me want to create something that's going to have that kind of flavor profile with it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like us, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a really good day out there. Please drink responsibly, and cheers to everyone out there in the YouTube community. Hope you have a great day.